Okay, question 3. So this is 235 on corporate maths. Now the videos here are doing percentages on a calculator. This is a dead important skill. Some of you might have done this by doing 10% and then 5% and 1%. Now that I've it open now. You might get the right answer and you might then still get the 2 marks. But if you watch how I'm going to do it now, it's a lot quicker if you do it this way. 56% is the same as 0.56. If I want to do that of 850, I just times it by 850. So that's my answer. Right. So when you have a calculator, that is the best method to use for doing percentages of amounts. As I say, if people have done like 10% to 85 and you know, sort of worked from there, that's absolutely fine as long as you get the answer right. But if it's on a calculator paper, you are best off using that method. It's just so much quicker. Right, part B, Anusha tries to calculate 7% of 1,250. So she writes down 0.7 times 1,250 equals 875. She's incorrect. What should she have written? That does not represent 7%. Remember that when it's 7%, it has to be 0.07. Because remember, the percent means out of 100, and we want this then to finish in the hundredths column. At the minute, it finishes in the tenths column. And 7/10 is 70%, not 7%. Okay, so she should have written down 0.07 times 1,250. Okay. And part C, Dieter slept very well last night. He says, I slept for 9 out of 24 hours. That's over 36% of a day. Is he correct? Well, let's see what percentage 9 out of 24 is. Again, very, very standard method on a calculator here. Right, this is a fraction. And then just times it by 100. And that'll tell us what percent we've got. Remember that the fraction button on a calculator is the one that looks like that. So I'm going to do 9 over 24. Make sure the cursor goes back up to there to the normal bit and then put in times by 100. And it gives me 37.5%. So is that over 36% of a day? Yes, it is. Right. Right, let's have a little look at the mark scheme here then. So for 3A, 0.56 times 850 or equivalent method. What that means is if you have done the 10% to 1% and added everything up, then you will still get the method mark as long as it's a coherent method. But then you get an accuracy mark for the 476. So that means for our one there, actually writing the sum down gives me 1 mark. And then getting the 476 gets me the accuracy mark. So I've got 2 marks there. Right. Part B, she should have written 0.07. That's the important part. It's saying there times 1250. And that's an explanation mark. The reason that's an explanation mark is because you are explaining why she's got something wrong. Okay, you haven't had to go into great detail to explain it, but you are spotting a mistake and explaining what she's done wrong. Okay, right. Last bit. 9 divided by 24, 100 times that. That's what we've got there. So that's B1, which gives us 37.5 or 37.5%. And then I get the explanation mark for showing the 37.5% and saying yes. Right. So that's all of question 3.